This video is about leading indicators. Number one is the price action. Number two, obviously, is the stochastic. Stochastic or the oscillators are always going to be a leading indicator. I'm talking about price action. I would like to show us that in the area of psychological resistance, that an engulfing bar has been formed there. And that engulfing bar clearly lets us know that trend was reversing. So since that has happened, the next thing we need to look at is the stochastic. What's the stochastic oscillator saying? In the area in which accumulation and distribution is above 80%, telling us that we're already in overbought, there is a cross there, letting us know that this would have been a very good time for us to be able to enter this trade. Looking at it, if I was looking at the stochastic, to enter on the trade would have been on that big black candle. Obviously, to have entered would have gone to the lower time frame to be able to choose the correct entry for this particular trade on that big black candle. So this thing said is that you need to see that you need to move your screen to the right side. So the screen, like as you can see, I have it moved, like I'm moving my screen to the left hand side so that I can see the right hand side. So it's important for you to be able to do this at any time in which you want to study stochastic. Why? Because if I move this thing centrally, you would notice that the signal is not very clear exactly what stochastics is saying at that position in which we said that stochastic was letting us know that it was time for the crossover. It was looking as if the accumulation distribution had not gotten to the over 80% level. So always do that anytime in which you want to look at any screen. So this is very important, Now how we have done that? Since the governing bar was being formed on the 4 hour chart, what the on the 1 hour chart, what the 4 hour chart say at that position that would have let us know? I've always said that the signals, anytime you want to take signals, stay on the 4 hour chart, check if your RSI, check it if your RSI is below the 50% mark. If RSI is below the 50% mark, even if it's pointing in a direction in which it looks as if, oh, price is going to go and break the 50% mark, don't be thinking of a buy trade. It's even very important that we were at that resistance level at that point. Stochastics was way down, letting us know that obviously this cannot be a trade in which we're going to the upside. This can only be a trade in which there's a temporary reversal of the original trend, which was pointing obviously downward. We've seen a clear sell trade in that position. Well, if I wanted to take the signal trade, you go to on the 30 minutes time frame, and like I say, you move the screen to the right side as usual. So going to the 30 minutes time frame, you would see that this same thing I mentioned was formed up to the 30 minutes time frame. Still, the engulfing bar formed at that position. So the engulfing bar formed at that position, the stochastic and also accumulation distribution having a confluence in that position. The next thing you begin to look for obviously is going to be an opportunity in which price shoots down or looking for white candles to re-enter. So if I had not re-entered at any other position, if I had moved my Fibonacci in the manner in which I was looking for a retracement, and I moved it to this white candle here. The retracement has clearly shown me in that position that at the 38.2% level, that would have been a place to have entered. And what happened immediately after that? That was a sell, and then would have made at least 100 pips on this trade. Now, this movement has not ended. Someone's asking what's the next thing that's going to happen on this movement. Obviously, we can see that looking at the chart, you can see that we are still clearly going on a downtrend. We're seeing a downtrend, and if in this trade on the sell, you'll be taking profit on the downtrend. And don't try ever to say you want to go against this trend and say you want to trade on the buy. So that's just it temporarily. You can go down to the 15-minute time frame to know if there's going to be a retracement, and you'll be able to follow this retracement to enter this particular trade and hopefully take some profit.